Man grabbed a handful of cow dung from the ground and put it to the tip of his nose to smell it, and sure enough, it smelled familiar, but he didn't mind it. He savored it, and then he smeared it all over his face. Then he had his companions cover their bodies with it to hide the human odor. Finally, with spears in hand, they crawl forward, aiming for the hundreds of yaks in front of them. The tribe has been chasing them for half a month, and now they can't afford to slip up. At the leader's command, they charge the yaks. The disturbed yaks are furious, their hooves clattering towards the humans, facing yaks that were many times their size. The humans needed not only courage but also the wisdom to crush them. They threw their spears at the yaks, and when they were frightened, the yaks were forced to divert their path, and all of them rushed toward the cliff. The yaks fell into the cliff like dumplings. Some of them were too late to react. In the end, only a few of them slammed on the brakes in time and charged towards the humans, unwilling to die. One yak picked out the skinniest young man, the son of the tribe's leader. The chief roared and threw his spear at the yak. The yak lurched as it was hit, but even then it didn't want to stop. With red eyes, he pushed the boy off the cliff with every ounce of strength he had. The clan screamed and ran to the edge of the cliff, but luckily the boy grabbed onto a rock so he didn't fall. The father yelled at him to hold on, but the rock suddenly fell away. With his father's face in horror, the boy plunged straight down to the bottom of the cliff. But to no one's surprise, the boy ended up on a narrow rock face. Seeing his son alive or dead down there, the father was about to climb down to rescue him, but he was pulled back by a member of the clan, because he was not only the boy's father, he was also the leader of all of them, and it was his duty to bring them back to the tribe. The next day the clan came down to the cliff where there were enough yaks to last them through the winter, and they went up there and ate their fill. But the father knelt at the edge of the cliff all night and his son never woke up. Winter was approaching and they had to go back. Finally, with tears in his eyes, the father built a monument for his son and left in sorrow. But no sooner had they left than a vulture flew in front of the boy.